Newa Simelane is a teacher, community leader, and activist in Bakerville, Johannesburg. Growing up, she and her best friend, Mabe, vowed to keep their friendship and love alive eternally. But their perils of life soon separated the lovebirds and left them with difficult choices to make as adults. Do they choose their love over what family and society expects of them? Well, we're joined by Lisa and Julien, author of More Than Friends, to give us the answer. Lisa, thanks so much for joining us. Lovely book, by the way.
Thank you so much.
You're not a novice writer. You're a freelance writer and has written on various subjects, including gender violence, the identity of the Rastafari woman, and now this. How did the book come about?
Well, I was approached by the Nollybooks publisher, Mabe. She's the brainchild behind this this drive to really encourage a culture of reading. And so it was her idea to come up with these really kind of easily accessible, easy to read, very short novels, which are aimed at 16 to 24-year-olds.
Yeah.
Romance, love story.
Yeah, it's a love story.
Setting, kind of.
Yes, and I think it's deliberate that it does not go into the explicit intimacy, i.e. the very graphic sexual engagement. It really pretty much stops where the boy kisses the girl and there's a little bit of, tricklings of passion, etc.
I must say I had to get used to that at first because when I first heard about it, I thought, this is a great opportunity to sort of write about the raunchy aspects of sex and love, which I thought was going to be very easy. So it was sort of a bit of a cold shower when she says, okay, no, there's actually not going to be any sex in this novel until they actually get married.
Yes.
And so that was very interesting because it was really kind of writing around romance, around passion, around things that around sex, So it was really kind of about the looks and about the non-physical interactions between this couple,
that is why the intimacy is so intense, because it doesn't necessarily get into the anticlimax, and excuse the pun, of being in a sexual relationship. But how did you choose the characters as well? We have Newa Simelane and Mabe, her dear love from the age of 9, who relocated to London and then came back with a white fiancé, nogal.
Right. Well, I think that was a bit naughty of me, and it was a bit easy, I think, to sort of make his fiancé white, because I really needed the readers to be rooting for these two characters. She's also got someone who is kind of equally unsuitable for her.
Look, he's not sophisticated. He's a bit rough around the edges.
He's a bit rough. He's an old family friend, but not. I mean, you can tell from the first chapter that it just wasn't.
And he doesn't even have table manners, I'll have you know.
Yes, exactly. He doesn't even know how to use the pile of napkins kind of next to him. Yeah. So I really had to get readers thinking, okay, well, no, yes, they are with these people, but these are not the loves of their lives, So it was kind of easy to sort of make Mabe's girlfriend white and British. But I think also because I've lived in London, it was an easy place for me to sort of write about. I feel very, very close to it. And I like the idea of sort of somebody being born somewhere but grew up somewhere else. So in terms of who are they really, I was very intrigued by this notion that Mabe was born here but then grew up in London and then came back and seemed to be sort of really unaware of kind of what's really happening here, especially at grassroots level, and sort of, coming in very dashing with lots of money and lots of power, if you like, but really sort of seemed to have kind of lost touch with his South Africanness.
Yes,
so to speak.
But it's a very compelling advocacy for love in the sense that Newa, who's remained in the country while her then best friend relocated to London, came back very refined, well-travelled, etc., and she was living in the township and not having the trappings of what you'd expect for Newa to be attracted to, or rather Mabe to be attracted to.
Well, she still has that sort of innocent quality that he's always sort of loved, you know? And I think what's attractive about her is that she's very strong, she's very vocal, and that's something that I kind of... maybe I should have known this at first, but I kind of stumbled along that as I was writing about her. And when I saw that actually, you know, she's got to really sort of take him on in a really kind of social activist sense, I actually had to go back and make her personality a lot stronger, a lot bolder. I had to be really sort of brave about that. So I actually went back and changed her physical image. You know, I gave her natural hair, I gave her a big afro, I gave her a much louder voice, so to speak. And I think he liked that aspect of her. Plus, there was the innocence of their childhood, and perhaps he was also sort of yearning for that as well. This is why he also came back home.
Because
you know?
the underlying message is that you can be strong, you can be young, and despite your circumstances, you can make a difference. You are significant.
Yes, exactly. And you can fall in love.
And you can fall in love.
Because I also had to make her, as strong as she was, I also had to make her a bit soft, you know, a bit to let readers know that she can also feel, she can also hurt, she can also yearn. And even though she had this big passion, there was that equally powerful passion of her love for him as well. So without giving it away, I mean, she was really kind of torn between her passion for social issues and her passion for...
And another British businessman who's born of South Africa, of course, Mabe, literally reads as if he's just walked out of a fashion magazine. He is delectable. Poor Newa cannot resist. I was fantasizing about this virtual guy after having read the book. Is there a real existing Mabe in your life?
Gosh. You don't pull any punches, eh? Oh, that's a tough one. Probably not. No, not like that, and certainly not 24 years old. I mean, I'll be going into Cougar Town, you know, like, you know. You know, the thing about it is that, you know, you've got this canvas and you can paint the picture as you like, you know. So there are aspects of him that, yes, are certainly in guys that I have been with, certainly in guys that I would like to be with. But it's just that it's so fun and it's so playful to be able to just conjure up someone like that.
I think it's totally delectable. Fabulous, fabulous read. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Lisa, thanks so much for coming through. She's born in Trinidad, Tobago, and now resides in South Africa. A freelance writer and writes mainly on gender-related issues, and other very dominating themes around her writing is around romance. We're speaking to Lisa and Julien, author of More Than Friends. The book sells for $49.95, and for more information, you can go to nollybooks.co.za. That's nollybooks.co.za.